to go on rants from time to time, but if you have questions, let me know. Okay. So how do we scale compliance across the entire team for every program and level of care? Right. So that's where that clinical leadership, when we do that that initial onboarding session, we basically interview you about your interpretation of your regs and requirements that go behind the purpose of each document. Okay. Now, once this is in practice, we're seeing reductions of around an average of about 60%. Some organizations post survey of their staff are seeing reductions well beyond that, right? So the question is, what do we do with that extra time in that regard? You can choose that. You think about the cost of turnover. You think about the cognitive load on your staff of before they write an individualized group note or progress note, they got to look at the chart to make sure it's in line. Well, you can do that on an individual basis, but if you have 8 encounters a day, and think about your group notes, right? And group notes, you got to make those individualized. And oftentimes, what you'll find when you do your 5 to 10% QM audits of all your charts is that there's a lot. So, um, oops.
All right. You're right. We lost the audio for just a second, but I think you're back.
Okay, great. I think we're back. So, it can be monotonous in that regard. So we're automatically taking that golden thread requirement across the board. And then it's going to also really improve the encounter to billable moment, right? If you think about the revenue cycle management and time from, if you're measuring time from encounter to reimbursement, this can really help accelerate that from a cash flow perspective, a revenue point of view for the organization, right? So yeah, so there's more benefits, of course, but those are pretty low hanging fruit.